Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing weekly contest 310 virtual contest. As you can see, maybe I'm in Brussels in Belgium. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's contest. So let's get started. I'm getting kicked out of my hotel soon, so I need to check out. That sounds pretty intense. So yeah, I'm scrolling down. I'm trying to not see the prom name because, well, that's a little bit of spoilery. Um, yeah, let's go. Today I think I'm working on just being careful. I've made a lot of silly mistakes recently, so just in general, and each one costs 5 minutes, right? So, uh, just take a little bit, take my time, be careful, and doing it correctly. So let's go. Five, four, three, two, one. Go. Right. Oh, that sounds pretty okay. Let's see. That's just wrong ladder. Oh, okay, that looks okay. Wrong. Okay. Um. Okay. Oops. Oops. 4 and 6. Let's go. Go. Okay. Um. Divide into. Sure. Okay. Let's maybe do this. I don't know if this is true, but we'll see. Okay. Are they inclusive? Yep. Okay. Fine. Okay. I wasn't sure about proving that one, to be honest. Alright. longest of C. At most K. Okay, what's N? N is 10 to the 5th. So maybe some variation of the binary search one. Right. K is 10 to the 5th too, so it's so it's the what do we call it? Don't tell me it's segment tree. It's tree. Yeah, I think it's segment tree, right? Because then you just want, for a number, you want the last K numbers and then you want a max of that. Okay, fine. I'm just trying to find my segment tree template. That's one of the things I do have a template for. I don't know if it's fast enough though, to be honest, but it should be okay. Okay. Let's copy and paste. Is this the one? No, this is max. Yeah, I think max is the one we want, actually. I have to think about the function. Hopefully this is right, otherwise it's a little bit awkward, to be honest. But basically, we have okay, so Segtree is equal to what is N and M in this again? I don't even remember, to be honest. Oh, M is just the initial. What is N? N is well 10 to the 5th. So what's the number of elements? Is just up to 10 to the 5th. Okay, so okay, and then now we have for C as a nums. We want to get. I need to. I don't use Segtree enough to remember stuff. It's been a while. I might get the ideas, but so okay. So for C, we want the max of there's no 0, right? Nope. From 1 to no, we don't necessarily want it from 1. Let me look. I should write my notes on these things, because I think we're mostly right, but I just don't remember how to do it. Because I don't do it enough. This is like a very specific syntax, right? But this is a little bit, if this is the case, then this is a very silly problem anyway, so just taking my time, try to find, how do I call this again? Update. Okay, whatever. This is from 1 to. Is that right? But and then the one that we actually want to focus on is. I always forget which one is the TR and TR. That's why I'm a little bit sad. Yeah, I think this is right though. And then the left right is going to be C minus K. Yeah, and C minus 1, I think, right? So yeah, best is equal to this, and then yeah, and then we update. Okay, well, C best, say. So best is equal to 0. St dot update. We want to update. What are we updating? We're updating C, because then now it's C best. Okay. I imagine some like people who are better than me at Segtree probably got it very quickly, but assuming I got it right. Was this 541? Okay. Huh? Memory limit exceeded. Huh? Did I do this wrong? For shouldn't get memory. Shouldn't be memory limit exceeded of all things, unless I Alright, let's see. Really? I have a typo in some places or something? Well, debugging this live is not very fun, but I'm probably building it in a weird way, but what? This should be just wrong, but maybe it's either that or I'm doing some recursion thing. Why would this memory limit exceed? What am I doing wrong? Dun dun dun. Because n is just, what is max? Yeah, this should be 15, right? What am I doing? Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's good. That's what I expect. How am I getting memory limit exceeded? Maybe I do have. Maybe my parameter on it is on the other stuff is wrong. Yeah. Okay. So 1 and max. Did I get this wrong? Precision. Let's see. Okay, so that means the max as well. Let's see. Maybe I thought this is the this could be negative, couldn't it? That's maybe why. Let's see. This is equal to 1. Silly mistake if that's the case, but that's okay. I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, at least it doesn't max out, but and we need this +1. I think that's the part that I forgot, which is why it's returning 0. So that I get 5 for the first one. Silly mistake, but that's okay. I'm still learning on the segment tree. It doesn't really come up that much for me. Let's give it a submit. Hopefully it doesn't time out. I should try the case with 10 to the 5th. That's the only thing that may be a little bit like TLE, maybe memory limit exceeded or something like that. This is taking a long time, so maybe there's a that's maybe not what I expected. Oh wait. Oh. It's because it's matching the 1 and the 1, and I'm being a little silly on because I was just a little bit lazy here. So what happens? And then this should be C minus 1, but then okay, so I basically, if C minus 1 is greater than 1, I guess we do this. Yeah. That's a little sad. Silly mistake. Okay, fine. Or I mean, I think I was just too focused on and this is gonna be another sad one maybe. But I think I was too focused on the Segtree part that I forgot to think really about what the answer should be. Stuff like this. I thought I did this here though. That's why I did. Oh man, I was C best is equal to 1, but I didn't do this part. I am just being very sloppy right now because like I said, I'm focusing on the Segtree part and not the problem part because I'm a noob in it. And that's sometimes that happens. Is that you? I guess I should win it first. Is yeah, I'm making a lot of silly mistakes though, but like I said, I'm focusing on okay. So this part I kind of more expected, but but now I'm trying to figure out, well, what does that mean? Is it a? I mean, 613, but I think it's just that it is too big. But the idea is still right. Can I do this in a better way? Because then basically you're minimizing the. It's DP where you look at the K elements. Wait, it sucks that it cost me 2 wrong answers for. I mean, this one's fine, but the other 2 is a little bit sad. Is there still maybe there's a dumber way that I'm just being too smart about. Basically, you just keeping max. Well, it's always incrementing. So you want to take a max between the 2 things, and this is the way to do it for that. Yeah, I don't know that there's an easy way to do it another way. How does it look? Wow, everyone's got it done already. Is there a sillier way? Maybe I'm missing the more obvious way. Let me think. I mean, this is right, but it's too slow. 10 to the 5th. It's. But that's the silly thing is that, like, it probably is fast enough for every individual case, but does it tell me? Oh, jeez. I lost a case. 82 of 86. So we're close. I don't know that if I do C++ is fast enough. Do I have template code for C++? I don't even know. Might have to rewrite this in C++. Let's see. Didn't think I would. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, let's try another language then. Okay, so this is the actual code per se, though I should not have made 2 mistakes on it. I was just kind of, yeah, I was just kind of silly. My timing is a little tight, actually. But, yeah, okay. This is so annoying to set up. I don't know how. Yeah, that should be fine. Something like that, right? Maybe I didn't need this point. Would it be faster? Let me take a look actually back in Bible. What if I don't need to build? So it went from 5 seconds to it's a little bit faster, but not that much faster, I guess. Not enough. I don't even know if this that's the problem with switching languages. I don't know if that's fast enough. The recurrence is right unless I'm missing something obvious. Well, I mean, unless there's an easier one. But trying to think whether there's an alternate way that I'm just missing. I don't know. Like, is there a way to do with sorted list or something? I don't know. I don't think so. But if my time constraint wasn't so tight, I would have been okay. But I'm trying to see whether it's people pinging me to be awake, but I'm awake. My friends think I'm sleeping in, but I'm sticking up to do Leetcode. So okay, let's copy this. How do I do it again? Let's see. Is this right? I don't remember anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just looking through my old I don't remember the syntax. Okay, no, this is right, I think. Where's this auto intention thing? Okay, fine. I have to just copy and paste this. Sorry friends, I'm just literally transcribing. I'm not really doing anything that interesting. Just rewriting this really. Just go with this. That's the thing, is that I don't actually even know if this. Maybe there's another more obvious way about it, but the other thing is that I'm kind of uncomfortable right now because I was doing it in bed and I was hoping this would be a quick one, but it is what it is. I guess hope it doesn't actually return anything I lied. Did I not let me set type I have an extra paren for some reason. Is my computer slow or void function up? Oh, okay. Wait, what was my code then? What was my code before? Let's see. Oh, this is not an update. Okay. That's not a return. I thought that was weird, but I just wanted to double check. Oh, wait, this is. Okay, that was much faster actually, so let's give it a submit. Like I said, I'm still a little bit need to practice. Okay, that's just silly that I needed to do it that way, but so I was just needed to practice on the Segtree, so that's why I kind of lost my focus on the easy part, quote unquote, and got two wrong answers, but otherwise I did pretty okay. I spent 12 minutes rewriting it, so I'm gonna lie and say that I did it 12 minutes quicker, but otherwise pretty okay. Pretty doable, not a hard problem, just a little bit silly that I needed to do this in C++. I kind of did think about it maybe needing it, but I was optimistic, but who knows. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have for today. That's all I have for this problem. I mean, I'm gonna have description or explanation on these problems, but for now, I'm gonna log off. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you later and see you soon. Bye bye.